We are live, everybody. How are we doing on a Sunday? What's the date? 16th of May. Oh my God. The time is absolutely flying by. It's quite scary. There should be summer in England at the minute, but it's absolutely crappy right now in the south of England. Look at all these guys and girls that are here already. Matthew's here, Matthew Legros. Tiote's here, yes. Tiote had a Seiko showcase in the last show, the Casio. Yes, Rory's here, yes. We got Michael here, we got Ultra Lux, established 1991 DHC. It's a pleasure. Barry Galvin's here. Hi, Barry. Gareth's here. There's loads of you, isn't there? Ryan's here. I love what Ryan's just said. I've got to put that up. Time to pretend I'm a millionaire. I love that, my friend. That is brilliant. It's all about having a bit of fun today. Absolutely. It's a pleasure to have you. Sharing right now is today's Casio Corner, and it is this one from Casio or Casio. Look at this. Has anybody ever seen this watch before? The Casio AW-61. Look at it. It's like two watches. Casio thought, I'm not sure about this watch. And they got two watches together and they thought, hang on, let's put them together and oh my God, yes, sell it. Someone's bound to buy it. Look at skeletonized hands. Looks like they've nicked Timex's Indiglow as well. It's absolutely special, isn't it? When I saw this, I had to look at the day shot of this. It's quite a cool watch. Huge, but quite cool. But yeah, look at that. I'm here to give you guys Casio references that you never knew existed, nor probably wanted, but still, it's awesome, isn't it? So we got so many of you here already. It's awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick get your watch out. Oh. Obviously, yes, and I am wearing my lovely Rolex Explorer 214270 39mm, discontinued. The prices are, I mean, I don't like looking at prices, but they're trickling up, aren't they? It's incredible. Yes, I've got choices to make on that watch. I will save it for a future show, but yeah, there you go. Hello, everyone. There's too many of you to mention, but Shimran, PK, Rory, Brian, Jackie's here, everyone. That's good. Guitars and watches. Oh, he's a man at my own heart. He's given us some watches already. Watch the Time, Filthy Phil, Justin, Kevin McQueen, Ben Rastafari, Gary Sleeps here. Gary's gone for a fever straight out the bat. Whoa. Fraser Nash, excellent. Jonathan's here, lovely. Conrad, WGW, White Gloves Watches, I love it. Tim Time Collector, Andy Binns, Justin EDC. You guys are phenomenal. And the reason why I do these shows are for you, to keep us motivated, to keep us enthusiastic, and to give us some energy for tomorrow, Monday. So yeah. Quick thing about last show, Casio. I really did enjoy. I do love doing Casio watch shows. I feel like I can have a bit of fun, a little bit more with these watches. I don't know why. It's good fun though, isn't it? Camo bezel. What you in, a boy band? I have to say a quick shout out to my wife, who is getting quite popular on these shows. What the wife said is one of the most popular sections in my shows right now, and it's the last blooming thing on the show. But she make a little entrance at some point. So yes, big thank you to her. It's her opinions. She's coming from a non-watch person. She knows brands these days, you know. I've been doing this show for like a year now, so she knows the brands that are coming in. Here she is, Mrs. MWC. Show us some love. Show us some love. She usually watches the first 10, 15, 20 minutes just in case the sound isn't right. But she's there to just to say well done, and well done for taking the pee out of me, and for calling watches that are over £2,000 rubbish, that sort of thing. But yeah, but it's good. It's good. Lovely. Toyota can't hear or see Russell yet, or hasn't he arrived? Oh my word, Toyota, you need to get the old Wi-Fi going, my friend. So get that on the go, would you? Yeah, so thank you very much for everyone that's watched the Casio Oak show. That was really good. I enjoyed making it. Thank you to everybody that has given me a coffee on the Buy Me a Coffee new link to support the show. All that money, the money that I get from that and from YouTube, which is not an incredible lot, but it goes into the channel. It either buys equipment, it buys chocolates, it buys coffee. Do you know what I mean? It keeps me going. I'd love it to get me watches for the channel. That'd be incredible. That's the dream, isn't it? To have this channel self-sufficient, so I don't need to ask you lovely subscribers to pass me your watches. I can just go, yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's have it in Bosch. And you know what? I'll give it away. I'll do that for a £10 Casio. So yeah, thank you very, very much for everyone for doing that. Yes, I can see there's loads of new people. Andrew Class is here, Wataki Watches is here, GV Solo, Philip's here, Philip Warnes, nice to see you. Alfie aka Ronald Dog, nice to see you, my friend. Yes, it's a pleasure to have you on board. So let's get into this. Let's first of all put the ground rules up. So I know some of you have given your thoughts and opinions already. Let me just tell you the ground rules on this, and it's a bit of fun. Now, like I said, this is a 3-watch collection, and money is not an option for us. Yes. We're not rich, but we can get any watches we want. Okay, it's just this special thing we have. Also, we have a time machine, so we can go back in time to any point, in any decade, and pick up one of these bad boys new. Now, that actually might mean that these watches aren't that expensive anyway, because, they're that old. They might be expensive now. The watches may be discontinued, but if you go back in time, you can get one of these brand new. And it's got to be, this is a tough one. It's got to be a land, sea, and air. Now, a land could be a digital watch. It could be a digital watch could be all 3 of them, to be fair. I don't have a digital watch in my 3 collection, but what we're going to do, I'm going to tell you my fantasy 3-watch collection, and then you're going to give me yours, but we're going to go at each section. So we're going to go land first, then we're going to go air, and then we're going to go sea. So hold on to your butts, hold on to your desires. And let me just share with you mine first. For anyone that knows me and knows the channel and the show, this may come very boring to you. And I really, really tried to be all out there, let's get one of these, one of them. But I thought to myself, no, you're just conning yourself, and you're conning these guys. So listen, go with what you know. Go with what made you get into the damn watches, okay? And you guys will know all about it. So my personal land, if I was to go back in time, I could have any land watch I want. It would have to be the Rolex Explorer 1016. It would just have to be this watch. My granddad had a Rolex Explorer. It was a 5500, which was a Explorer in an Air King case. He bought it in 1968 for like 65 quid. It's incredible. When I grew up with my granddad, this was the watch he wore to his fancy times, his Mason dinner dances, and this personified Rolex to me at the time. I just loved the layout of this watch. I love what it represented. It was for something that happened in 1953 in May. What was the date? It was May the 29th in 1953 when Tenzing Norgay and Sir Edmund Hillary scaled Mount Everest. They had Rolex Oyster Perpetuals on them, so it wasn't the Rolex Explorers. And actually, there was a reference. I think the 6610 was the first Explorer that came out in like 56, but I don't think it was until 1963 that the 1016 came out, and the first 1016 had gilt hands and gilt. I think it was just the gilt hands. It might have been gilt around the indices, but this is Sir Ian Fleming's watch. He wore when he was typing out his James Bond stories. It's just an incredible watch for me. Black dial, 3-hander, no complications. I'm not complicated. This is just beautiful for me. In actual fact, though, what I'm going to say, it can be exactly. I'm seeing some of the comments. This can be a dress watch. So this land watch of mine here, this can be a dress watch. I've gone back in time to 1968. And I've purchased one of these for probably 60 odd quid, and I've come back to now and it's new. Look at this. It was the caliber 1560. It changed to the 100 meter water resistance. It's just beautiful. I tell you what I do want though. I would like, I know that a lot of you would know this, this reference, but if we're getting any reference, I do love space. Let me tell you this. And in 1963, only for the Japan market, Rolex brought out the Explorer Space Dweller dial. Ooh, look at that bad boy. I mean, apparently you can't find these for love nor money. I don't think many of them are actually made, were made at the time. But to buy one of these, I mean, to buy a 1016 in decent condition anyway, you're talking, what, 10, 15, 20, 25,000. One of these Space Dwellers, crikey, I'd get out your checkbook, boys, I mean, it's ridiculous. But if I was going to go any watch at all, I would get the Explorer and a 1016, and I would go with this 1963 Space Dweller. That is my pick, team. Right, I'm looking in the comments. Tell me your land. Any watch you want. Any watch. Come on, tell me. Here we go. I'm looking at the comments now. Come on. Yeah. Don't tell me about Speedmaster yet, Carl. You keep it only to land. We're going to go. I'm going to probably talk about that soon, my friend. So give me your land watches, team. Come on. Oh, yes, here we go. WGW first in with a land, a white gold Reverso. Oh, yes. I mean, it's a sports watch. It was made for polo players to protect the dials, reversing that dial round, and it was the stainless steel back part of the case. I mean, it was one of the first ever sports watches. Superb. It looks so dressy, though. I don't think I could get away with wearing it myself, but I'd love to own one. I'm with you there. I am with you 100%. Barry, he's gone for his Monaco. You'd have to say a racing watch could be interpreted as land. So yes, the Monaco is a supreme watch, my friend. I love it. There's not many square watches I love, but we've just talked about the Reverso and the Monaco. I would definitely take those in a heartbeat. Neil Jones has gone for the Monaco as well. We've got Patek Philippe Reverso from Nicolas. Nicholas, absolutely fantastic. Reference 106. Oh, look that up, my friend. Philip Warnes, Field Team Earth Auto, the H64555533 Hamilton khaki. Absolutely. Get in there, my son. I love that. I will check that exact reference out after the show. We have got Gareth, Everest Expedition, Spec, Rolex Perpetual C. Oh, he's talking about them all. Look, crikey. Gareth, you take the mickey. Come on now. You keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself. We're going through the land, the air, and the sea. Look at Carl. What a sophisticated man. Carl Sinula A. He's got the long A, the Lang A, and Song Lang A1. That is an incredible watch. Absolutely incredible watch. I'd never, ever think about even ever owning or even touching one of those. But wow, what a watch. Gwyn's going the new, so the new Santos with Cartier, the large one. Absolutely. It's another watch I would love to own, my friend. It would just never get owned. It would just never get owned. Apologies if I don't get to all of your messages. There's so many that goes through. I just lose them all. Yes, the VC 1921 American Historique from Watch Reactions. I need to look that up, my friend. I really do. I love, you could have any watch in the world, and Simone De Felice has chosen the Seiko Alpinist. Shake it a hand, my friend. Shake it a hand. Good lad. Is that the new one, or is that the older one? Is it the very first Alpinist? I'd love to know. That would be phenomenal. We've got Michael with a Steve McQueen Monaco. Absolutely. Oh yes, with the golf colours, with the orangey bit. Oh yes. Oh wow. We've got the Calatrava from Egbert. Oh my word, I mean, that is a very special watch. Absolutely incredible. Andrew Class, shaking our hands to you, my friend. This is probably what he's wearing always. If you could have any watch, Andrew, that was land-based, what would it be? Would it still be the 5610? Because I would love that. What have we got? Oh, Sean's wearing his Omega Seamaster. That would probably be a lot of people's C pick. Definitely. The old one. So Simone is saying, thanks. The old one with the red Alpinist. Very nice. Ooh, Alfie, look at this. Is what obviously what he's. Or is this what you're wearing, Alfie, or is this your absolute perfect? This is your land watch, my friend. I would imagine it's your land watch. Buddha Guns. He's got the Islander Explorer 54. He could have any watch in the world, and he's picked this ISL 54. He's got shares in Long Island Watch. We all know about that. That is awesome. Mathieu Legros, the Ranchero 2990 vintage from 1958. Oh, he knows his stuff, doesn't he? This is also a fantastic shout from Michapalooza, the Zenith El Primero. What a beautiful watch. Yes, I'm with you, my friend. I am with you. Dave, how about the Seiko 5 Atlas? Any watch in the world at any time, and Dave is going Seiko 5. You are tremendous, my friend. Tiote, he's going for the Omega Railmaster. Are you talking about the new editions, the new reissues, or the one that came out in 59? I'd love to know. Tiote, that would be fantastic. We've got a Universal Genève pole router, black and gold. Gary knows his stuff, doesn't he? He's straight in there. I love it. Good. Look at this. Excellent. Fraser Nass, which is Fraser, you are Russell, aren't you? Hamilton Khaki ETO H776220 silver dial. Absolutely. I think this is what he's wearing, maybe, or it could be his all-time land watch. I absolutely love that, my friend. That is incredible. And I love guitars and watches. This is what it's all about, my friend. The Lang A 1815 annual calendar, A Man Can Dream. Absolutely, absolutely, my friend. Okay, so the next one is the air. That's the next one, team. So I've taken the mickey a little bit. Mine's not air, it's more space. It's boring again. I'm blooming boring, but you know, the man wants what a man wants at the end of the day, and I have to go with what the heart's telling me. You know, just before I do this, could everyone click like on this show? That would be incredibly valuable to the channel, because that gets me pushed to other people, gets the channel out there. You can just quit the live show and quickly click like and then come back and see me. I will give you 3 seconds to do so now. Excellent. You are incredible. Well done, people. A little bit predictable, but if I was to go back in time and get any watch I wanted, it would be the Omega Speedmaster. I am a huge space nut. I love all things NASA and stuff, and all the technologies and everything. A big space nut as a kid. I had so many space toys. It was ridiculous. Went to JFK. I went to the Kennedy Space Center, and when I was 13, I was just in awe of everything. Now, this watch here is Neil Armstrong's Speedmaster, and I have picked this over Buzz's. Controversial. Now, I've picked it because Neil was the first man on the moon. Yes, he did not carry this watch on the moon. It was strapped up to one of the panels in the lunar lander module, because one of the clocks or the dials had broken or had frozen, so he was using the chronograph function as an actual clock. And I think that's even better. That's even better than Buzz wearing his. Now, Buzz sold his. Neil Armstrong, obviously the Speedmaster, little background, Speedmaster came in 1964 to the NASA space project. It had to be shock resistant. It had a chrono, the chrono had to be waterproof. It had to be shockproof, anti-magnetic, temperatures from 0 to 200. It had to withstand acceleration from up to 12 G's, yes, probably with a little bit of money from Omega as well. They got the contract to give for the watches for the Gemini missions. I think the Skylab missions, but the Apollo missions. Now, you're never going to believe what Neil did. He donated his Speedmaster to the NASA Museum in 1973. Now, you know, we all know that Buzz sold his. It maybe shows you the kind of men we were dealing with at the time. But Neil, if only he kept that watch, the amount of money he would have made. Now, I don't know if this is the same. I don't think it is, but the original was 39 millimeters. That is special, isn't it? Manual wind, beautiful watch. I mean, look at it. Now, yes, this is a racing watch. It was first used for land car racing, but it had to go through the air to get to space. So come on now. Cut me some slack, team. This is my pick. Again, I'm brought up with a black dial. I was brought up with black dials, you know, and I'm not really a complication fan. It's just this thing works so damn well. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. Okay, and when I show you it, you're going to find it hard to not look at it anymore. I can't remember who showed whose show it was. I saw it, but if you look at the 12 o'clock indice, you've got two little dots either side. It looks like meat and two veg, doesn't it? It looks like yes, it looks a little bit phallic, and that was pointed out to me a couple of months ago, and I haven't been able to stop looking at it in that way now, but still, I do love this watch, and it's an incredible watch, and I would have Neil's. Oh yes, I would definitely have Neil's. Right, give it to me. Give me your airs, please. I want your air watches. Come on, what you got? What you got? We could have IWC. I was very close to picking some watches from World War II, like the old Omega, like you see in Dunkirk, that Tom Hardy wears. Oh, that would have been special. Perfect dimensions, Tiote. That Speedmaster, absolutely. Oh, what do we got here? White gloves, watches. He's got the Breitling Emergency 2. I don't trust planes. They won't let me drive. Absolutely incredible, my friend. Look at that. So we need to look at that, don't we? Dave, he's gone for the IWC Portuguese. If there's a watch now, I'd like that's we'll talk about it in a minute, but I do love IWC. Kept things very, very, very simple still, and I love it. Andy Xia or Zia, the Rolex 5517. Is that an Air King, my friend? Oh, Michael, look at this. He's gone for the Seiko Flightmaster, the old flighty. Oh, my. Watch reactions, the Patek Philippe Calatrava Pilot Travel Time. I don't think I've seen that, but I will take a good look at that, my friend. The JLC Dirty Dozen from PK UK. I absolutely love the Omega 1943 RAF issue, the RAF issue. Bumblebee Tuna, absolutely fantastic. I mean, listen, if we're being honest, and I am honest to you, a lot of these are always Rolex for me, just when I was brought up with Rolex, and you know the stories with me. But yeah, the GMT, for me, the GMT Master 2, the new one, is just absolutely phenomenal. Christopher Unterweger, Zenith Pilot 20. Absolutely, I do love a Zenith. I can't wait to get a Zenith in. Oh, Brett Keating, look at this. I've got it in a watch box back there. He's gone for the 6139, the 6002. That is the Pogue with the honey orange yellow dial. That is a superb watch. And if you get the American version that had 70 meters of water resistant, or 70 foot, that is the one that Colonel William Pogue wore to Skylab, I think, because of his Speedmaster's crystal popped out. Or was that the Belova? I think that was the Belova, but still. Oh, Gary, look at this. I'd love to see his watch box. The Vacheron Constantin Overseas GMT gold case blue dial. Wow. I would love to know the beta watch you own, Gary. That would be phenomenal. That would be sensational. Oh, Richie Murphy. How are you, Richie? He loves the Omega Dark Side of the Moon. That's the old complete dark. Oh, I do love that watch, mate. That is very good. Excellent. We've got the Breitling Cosmonaut 809, first around the world. Yeah, that is special. Simone, definitely. Stephen Harper, look at this. He's going the Seagull 1963. Are you going to 1963, Stephen, to pick and, to Japan or China to pick one of these out, my friend? Or are you just happy with a reissue? Let me know. The Belova astronaut, worn by CIA pilots when they flew the SR-71 and U-2 spy planes. I need to have a look at that, my friend, because that intrigues me one hell of a lot. Steve Webb, this is also a superb watch. Any Airman I love, but the Airman Chief, only one surviving. Oh my crikey. Now this is what I'm talking about. Steve has nailed this. The only one surviving example in the world. Who owns it, Steve? Where do they live? Let me have a look. I do look at this. Mitch Palooza, the Fortis Cosmonauts. Absolutely. I love this from Matthew. He's gone Bell and Ross, the BR01-94. See, I love doing these live shows, because these are watches. There's a lot of references here that I don't know, and I just watch this show after it's done, maybe the day or two before, and I just look up all these watches, and it makes me lust very hard. Rory's got an Eterna Tachytelemeter 1950. Eterna was a huge force, weren't they? They were a huge force. Peter, hello Peter. My Air watch is the Fat Lady GMT Master 2 1985. He's wearing it. So the watch, the one watch he could have in the world at any time, and he's wearing it. The dream is now reality. Well done, my friend. That is fantastic. Rory's got another one, the Hoya Carrera Dato 121966. I do love Hoya watches, not so much Tag Hoyas, but Hoya watches and Carreras in general. They are very nice, absolutely beautiful. Right, excellent team. You continue to chat, but now we must talk about our C. Now, yes, we could talk about this forever. I just got to go with me growing up, and really, you know, I love it when I get a Casio that reminds me of the old days, you know, when I was growing up, like the CA53W, the F91, the TS100. I've just got a new Casio from the 90s, 1989, I think it came out, the TS100, but I just love it. We're in that sort of realm of nostalgia now and sentiments. Not that I had one of these when I was growing up, but still. It has to be, for me, the C. If I could go back in time and get one new, it would have to be the Rolex Submariner 5513. I mean, just look at it. It's the perfect watch. It's the watch that nearly most dive watches brands after, you know, the Submariners that came out want to be. I mean, it's just superb. And this is the sort of mil-spec-y type one. This is the watch that Roger Moore wore in Live and Let Die as James Bond. And that film has been apparently watched over 1 billion times. And it's the most recognized watch in the franchise. Because he did use it a lot, didn't he? He turns the bezel and it goes magnetized, and he gets that oxygen or nitrogen tablet that clings to his watch, but also the bezel turns into a circular saw and he cuts through the ropes. I just absolutely love it. I mean, look how thin those lugs are compared to a modern Rolex Submariner. It's just superb. Now, actually, Roger Moore's actual watch that he had, which I think came out in 72, the film came out in 73, sold in auction for $365,000. I don't know when that was, but that's a good bit of money, isn't it? Now take a look at the below the handset. We do not have superlative chronometer. Now in the time, now I think this is the oldest. The longest production run was the 5513, and actually there was a 5512. Now the 5512 was a chronometer certified watch. It had a chronometer certified movement. It's at a high quality movement. Now this was very popular at the time because it had a lesser movement. I mean, it's still Rolex, but it was not chronometer certified. So the price of these were far cheaper than the 5512. But this is, look at the size of that crown. Perfect size crown guards. It's just perfect for me. Now, obviously, if I was to go back in time and I was to get this brand new, and let's say I brought it back and I did a review, I would probably say how crappy that bracelet was compared to what you can get nowadays. It would just be a pressed clasp and, you know, pins, push pins. But still, I mean, it's sensational, absolutely sensational. This would be my choice team as my Landsianer. That is it. So listen, come on, give me your C watches. If money was no issue and time was no issue, Carl Sanula, the Black Bear 50 Fathoms, hands down, the first dive watch. Look at that. Absolutely special, my friend. If you're gonna go for it, go big. And Aristi Gymnaster's got that as well. I've got the Tudor P01. I do like them. Oh, I think that's that watch that came out in 2019, was it, Dave? The all silver one, the god awful ugly one that actually grows on you in time. Stephen, thank you very much, my friend. It's not hard to disagree, is it? Definitely. Neil Jones, very hard to steer clear of Rolex, isn't it? It really is. I was very close to doing the Black Bear, followed by my dad's Seiko Captain Willard. That is superb, my friend. And you own that bad boy. So that is superb. Oh, the WGW dive, my Squale 60 Atmos. Excellent. Yes, that's got the white and the blue bezel. Very nice. If money was no option, my friend, you could get a 70s, you could get an early 70s Squale if you wanted. You know, you could get a Black Bear with a Squale case. If you wanted to, you can get anything you want. I love Tobias, the Ulysses Nadar Marine Chronometer. Oh, yes. That is very special. Pearly, how are you? He'd go for the Comex Sea Dweller. That is very good. Roshan, nice to have you here, my friend. The Seiko 5 SRPD 71 K1. That is incredible. Michael, we all know that you love your CWCs, my friend. To get an actual issued mil sub would be good, wouldn't it? Absolutely. I'm with you there, my friend. Gary, this one I do own. He's got the Black Bay 58. I cannot disagree at all with you, my friend. I cannot disagree, Gary, one bit. Ralphie from Chicago with the green face Cosmograph. Oh, yes. I'm with you on that. I do like that, my friend. Very nice. Roshan, you watching from India? Well, it's a pleasure to have you here, my friend. It's all good. What's Christopher got here? 1992 Casio AMW 320R. Watch reactions. Would probably like to have a look at that one. Well done, Christoph. That is fantastic. Let's see, the one and only. Would it be possible to show the watches people mention before moving? Can't do that, brother. I cannot do that. I do not have the sophistication. What it means me looking it up and then showing you. What you do with the beauty of your PC screen is that while you're watching this live thing, you can go, oh, let's have a look. Oh, I'm purely the mouthpiece for you to go out and just have a look at them. Like I said, what I do is I'll re-watch this bad boy and I will look up every reference that takes my fancy and I will have it. So that's what I would do. What an awesome selection, though. Pale Horse, just having you here is fantastic, my friend. Now, what we're going to do now is we'll do another 3-watch collection. It's a bit quicker, but money is no option, so there's no limit still, but you can only buy new watches. So you can't buy discontinued ones. They can only be the brand new ones. Okay, brand new ones that you can buy now. I would go very crappily. I would still go the 36mm Explorer. That's what I do for my land watch. Definitely my land would, it's very hard to stay clear of the Omega Speedmaster, isn't it? I'm going to have a think about that. I might get persuaded in the comments below. My C watch, honestly, would be my Tudor Black Bay 58. It would. I honestly don't feel like there's been another diver that fits me in a way that this does. Yes, so your 3-watch collection still got to be a Lancian Air. Do you know what I would do? Call me absolutely crazy, but my perfect 3-watch collection may be, it's tough because I've not got Zin in here, but it probably would be a 36 millimeter Explorer. It would be the Black Bay 58, and it would, because you can only have 3 watches, it would probably be the G-Shock 5610. I've got to have a digital watch in there. I've got to have my Roots. I've got to have my Casio in there. Yeah, I could go heavy. Finn, how are you? Nice to see you, my friend. I could go heavy and get expensive watches and stuff, but honestly, I've been doing the show for a year, and I've been collecting watches and handling watches for so long. Even the Submariners, they're too big, they're too chunky for me at the minute. I'll wait another 10 years until they've gone thin. The lugs have gone thin, they come back to 41. Do you know what I mean? The Black Bay 58 is my C, and my G-Shock 5610. So the only watch I don't own that would be my perfect 3-watch collection that I could buy brand new now is my Rolex, the Rolex Explorer 36. It would. It's bad, isn't it? There's, I mean, the GMT Master 2, though. Oh my gosh. And I do love IWC. I do love the Spitfire, I've got to admit. But it is the 39. I do quite like 39 millimeters. I wish it was a little bit smaller. Roshan, he's got the Omega Seamaster. That was be his. I do love that with the faux patina as his C collection. Simone, what have you got? The Grand Seiko SBGE 215G or a simple Zelos Swordfish 42? Excellent, very good. Yes, yes. I'm going to look that up myself. Definitely. I just have to have a Casio in there. It could have been something stupid like the F91W. It could have been the CA53W, but I thought, you know, it can be my beta, absolute beta. That's what it would be. So, oh, look at this. Oh, no, Perry, no, it's an abomination, my friend. No, I really did think that Rolex would, you know, I mean, they've gone gaudy with some of the Rolex Submariners, and there hasn't been a Rolex reference that has been safe from the two tones or the golds. I really did think, as it's been that long, that they would just leave the Explorer alone. But I mean, yeah, it's the purest watch, the Explorer in my mind, and having it precious metal. You know, I don't know. I hate to think what Sir Edmund Hillary would think of a 2-tone Explorer right now. His name would be a laughing stock in the climbing world. Do you know what I mean? I mean, God knows what he would think of the prices of Explorers now. Full stop. But still, what do we got? We have got Carl with his Air Laco Aachen, the land, the marathon Tsar. Yes. And the CU50. Oh, that is a watch. That is a watch. But is it going to take away from my Black Bay 58? I'll tell you what, no. Go check out Bobby Legs Loves Watches. He did a comparison between, he's got the Black Bay 58 and he's got the U50. He did an up comparison with the two watches. Go and have a look at it, my friend. I think the versatility of the Black Bay 58 just wins hands down, but that is on my list to get. Yes, please. Roshan's going Omega Seamaster. He loves that Omega. Absolutely. What do we got? Got someone new here. We have got Navneet Krishnan, the Seiko Alpinist European version. Excellent for our land. The Tudor Pelagas LHD. Good. I'm not sure 100% sure what that is. Is that the titanium? And the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch. This is a fantastic set of watches, my friend. Very well done. What do we got? Malwi Barty, how are you, my friend? The all-in-one Breitling Colt 41. What a tooly looking watch that is. It's a field pilot classy diver. Listen, don't do that to yourself, Malwi. You can get 2 other watches, you know. Come on now. I love what phrases. Omega dive without a wart. He's obviously talking about that helium escape valve, isn't he? T Wood, how are you, my friend? I absolutely love the manual wind Hamilton Intramatic chronograph. Oh, yes. It's a little bit too big for me. I did try one on in a jeweler's. That's the beauty with Hamilton. You can go in an authorized dealer and you can try it on. The buttons are huge. I love the pushers, but the case is just a little bit too big for me. But I hope to have one of those in to review soon because they are absolutely sweet. So yes, what do we got? What's Quinn got? Speedmaster Snoopy. He's going for the Snoopy. The Tudor Pelagos left-hand drive. Obviously, the crown's on the other side. Lovely. And the Explorer 2 white dial. Very nice. That's a lovely little collection there. We got a Squale from Simone. Did you see the Squale Onda? No, I did not, my friend. I've seen the new Squale 39 sub 39. I absolutely love that watch. It's got like an old style onionish crown. Very nice looking watch, that. Nicholas, how are you? The IWC IW32 400 136 millimeters. That's more like it. I think the IWC Pilot 15, the 1.5 is 36 millimeters. That is beautiful. Tudor Black Bay 58 and the JLC Reverso non-antiem. Need to see what that is, my friend. Always a long one from Joe. How are you, Joe? I'm a college student, so out to the watch I have had and own, I'd do Orient Kamasu, very nice, the Seagull 1963 and the Vostok Amphibia. I've been really persuaded by the YouTube watch community, but I love these watches. Well, most review channels will probably push you to buy these, my friend. I definitely do like a bit of Orient and Seagull. I'm not a huge fan of Vostok. I find the bezel really puts me off. But I haven't tried a stainless steel version Amphibia yet. I will do so, and I will not say never to reviewing another Amphibia, I tell you that. Finn, we got the Sin 556i, beautiful watch, sort of has a feel of the Explorer to it, very nice. It's got the Tudor Submariner prints. It's a beautiful watch. The 75190, my granddad's Omega Steel and Gold Constellation, my favorite watch of all time. Very nice, Finn. I love it. Jason's here. Go check his YouTube channel out. He's got a fantastic channel. He's got a lot of homage watches in there, but he goes for anything. He's got great content. This is your Grail, my friend. Excellent. The Snoopy. Good. Well, listen, we just got to keep dreaming, and those dreams will come true. I 100% believe that. Peter, the Patek Philippe chronograph and perpetual calendar. Wow. Listen, I haven't looked at a lot of Patek Philippe's, I've got to be honest. They're in a realm that I will never sniff at, let alone look at and see. If ever anyone wants to give me one to review, I will, of course, review that bad boy and be as honest and neutral as I usually am. But yeah, Pateks are just crazy, absolutely crazy prices. But they are very, very special watch. Absolutely. This is fantastic, isn't it? Let's have Bruce. We've got Bruce the Man Lee. I see what you've done there, my friend. I have a Rolex Daytona. Yes, he has one. They are my 3 everyday watches. Well done. 41. So you got a new 41 sub. Very nice. The BLRO, you need to tell me what that is, my friend. But you have got a lovely 3-watch collection there, haven't you? That is superb. Latest Snoopy is not limited edition. That is true. I did a little review on that. I didn't handle one, but I did a little review of that bad boy, and that is special. You turn the case back round, and I think every second the lunar module goes around the earth and hides behind the dark side of the moon. Oh, GMT Pepsi, thank you very much, Bruce. You lucky so-and-so. You've got a fantastic set of watches there, my friend. Wow. So out of those suggestions that you had, so I made you think a little bit today, haven't I? You know, are there watches that, are there the same watches that are in your fantasy 3-watch collection, as in, you know, not so fantasy? Okay, so money is no object. I'd love to know the fantasy, the not so fantasy being you can go back in time and get them brand new at any time in any decade. Slight fantasy is you can buy any watch, but it has to be the brand new ones right now. And then your 3-watch collection, your land, air and sea. Is there any watches? There are some in the comments here that are the same as the ones that they actually desire, and that's absolutely incredible. Like myself with my Tudor Black Bay 58, I have not come across a watch so far that I think is a better diver for me, for what I do, for what I'm looking for, and for the size and everything else, and the heritage and everything. But Terry's here. Terry Fenner, how are you, my friend? Let's show him up. He's that late. Let's show him up. No worries, my friend. No worries. Nice to have you here. But yes, so it's interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. Obviously, it depends on where you've been going through in your watch collecting or your enthusiast stage. You know, whether you are just getting watches here, there, boom, 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 or are you now at a point of you've done 2, 3, 4 years of maybe a decade of collecting watches, and now you're coming to the stage where, yes, this is my sort of collection now, and I don't feel it's changing much, you know. So because we're all at different levels. There's guys like one of the gentlemen just coming out of university, just starting on his watch journey. You know, I've only been doing it for six years, properly getting into watches, just under 6 years. And I feel like I've only started, you know, I honestly do. I've definitely got a flavor. I've definitely got a variety that I like. And I'm nowadays I'm really trying to push myself. I definitely push myself with the G-Shocks 100%. Because I bought them full metal square and thought it was too big, and then was put off by G-Shocks after that. But you know, I really pushed through the G-Shocks, and now I found an absolutely perfect one in the 5610. Absolutely phenomenal. Yes. So yes. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do, first of all, if you haven't liked this show, please click like. That would be so helpful to this channel. The wife has told me that I know there has been a lot of people that are asking she should come on the show. Well, she said that she will come on the show if the channel gets 10,000 subscribers. So you know what to do, a team. You got to tell your wives, tell your mates, tell your brothers, tell your sisters, tell your dogs, tell your cats, tell your hamsters, subscribe to the channel, and I will get the wife on. She really doesn't want to come on, but you know, what the wife said has been such a massive bonus for the channel. I just love it, the bluntness of her, and I really don't give her too much time to look at the watch. I will go, what do you think of this? She'll go, what, you in a boy band? That sort of thing, you know. I love it. I won't do that with micro brands, as you can tell. You know, micro brands, you got to give them a little bit more respect. You know, they're trying to carve out a living out of here, and big brands like Seiko and you know, Tudor and everything, they can take my wife's opinions, can't they? Thank you very much, Dave. She will be very appreciative of that. But that's cool. I suppose what we're after now, just to finish up in the last few minutes, is give me some questions. Give me a bit of Q&A, team. I'm up for answering most things, and it doesn't have to be watch related. Anyone watch the FA Cup? Anyone in England watch the FA Cup? I saw the highlights. haven't really been into football that for a while. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I'm a Southampton boy, Southampton football team. As long as they are safe in the Premier League, I am happy. The weather has really put me in a foul mood lately. I'm out working as a tennis coach 6 days a week, and the weather has been sucky. But yes. So yeah, Leicester won the FA Cup for the first time, which was sensational. That was good. Is there anything going on in America? Is there anything going on? I know I'm a big NBA fan. The playoffs have got to be starting. It definitely ongoing now. I don't know why I looked at that. It hasn't got a calendar, hasn't got a date on that, has it? The May the 16th. Oh yeah, we're well into the playoffs, aren't we? Oh, let's have this from Neil. I love it. Hang on, I've just got to see Jason. Everton obviously took a beating today. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. Just come away from it. It's only football. I know that you've got blue blood, but, you know, at the end of the day, you're safe. Ancelotti's a great manager, I think, and just keep going, mate. Keep going. What is your next big watch purchase you're thinking of? Well, Neil, I've not kept this from anyone. It is the Zin one at the Zin U50. It is definitely the Zin U50. I love that watch to bits. I think the reason why I haven't got it yet is because one, money, and two, it's not as versatile as other watches can be, you know. Oh, you joking? We've got to get Average Joe, matey. He's getting married today, but wanted to check in. Oh my God. Can we wish Average Joe? If you don't know Average Joe Watch Reviews, get on there and subscribe. He's getting married today and he's taking the time out to say hello live. He is truly a brother from another mother across the pond in Philadelphia. All the best to you, my friend. All the best to Jan and your little Madison, and I hope it goes swimmingly well. Make sure you say the right name at the altar. I just watched that Friends episode, and have an awesome day. You're gonna love it. Drink well, mate. Drink well. That is amazing, Joe. Awesome stuff. Jonathan, what's a good daily wear watch under £2,000? Oh my God. Well, Jonathan, under £2,000. I mean, where can you? Oh my God. If we go £1,000, for me, my favorite daily watch is my Zin 104. It really is my favorite watch. And it does everything for me. It's got a polished case. It looks like a diver. It's a pilot's watch. It's an incredible watch for me. Incredible. So yes, for me, it would be that. £2,000. We need some help, Tim. I need some help. £2,000. He's got £2,000 to spend on a good daily wear. Don't worry, they'll sort you out, team, in this. But yeah, my daily watch is my Zin 104. And if we're talking, I mean, yes, I mean a good daily watch under £2,000. The Black Bay 36. That's a very good watch. That'll be under $2,000. I'm pretty sure, my friend. I think it's probably bang on the 2,000, but that is a sweet watch there. I love that question that Jason's just asked. Average, the Tissot. Oh, very nice. Is that the watch that the wife to be got you, my friend? That is good, Terry. No, I'm not sure he's going to do that. Michael has said the same thing. The Black Bay 36, that's on his list. Yeah. So yes. Yes. What else we got here? Lovely. Doxa 300 from Gwyn. Crikey, I mean, that's a tough daily wear, that, my friend. That is a tough daily if you can pull that off with a suit or casual wear. I do love that 300 with the orange dial, though. Oh, what a good shout that is from Joshua, the Nomos Club. That is fantastic. In actual fact, Nomos, young hands, if you're going down that route, the minimalist look is incredible. Nomos, I definitely want to take a look at. Without doubt. See, you guys are awesome, aren't you? Yes, you can get a Squale well under $2,000. It depends, my friend, if you want a dive looking watch or you want a field looking watch. You can't go more divey than a Seiko Willard, I tell you that. Under a cuff, I'm not sure, but I would want one. I would definitely want one. I mean, let's face it, a diver is a perfect daily watch as well as a field watch. For all that it can give you throughout the day. Egbert, I love this question. Thank you, my friend. Any plans to review some Oris or Longines? I see they were ahead. Yes, fingers crossed. I'm going to get something this week. That is one of those two, and it is a diver. That's all I'm going to give you. But yes, it's about time I did a Oris or a Longines watch, 100%. So it's coming, my friend. It is coming. For £1,000 you can get the 62 mass reissue. That is an incredible watch. I would say yes, go for that. Longines Legend Diver from Joshua, he's coming out with some beauties. Andrew, start work. Andrew, you take care now. I hope you have a lovely working day. That is sensational. Cordell, how are you? Of your collection, which watch gets the most compliments? Conversation with others. I've only had one, mate. One. I have not been able to, obviously since the channel started, I have not been able to, get with watch people. But it is 100% Squale. This is the one watch I've had any sort of compliments from. The Squale 1521 50 Atmos Bosch. This watch is just beautiful. And obviously it's because of the blue that gets the attention, you know what I mean? That said, I have had my CA53W, my calculator watch, being complimented by at least 4 kids that I teach tennis with, at least, and they love it. Even one said, "Oh, that's so retro," and he was 11. And I think he actually bought one. He made mum get one for him for Christmas, which was superb. So yeah. Oh yeah, well I do. Yeah, I mean I will get an RS65 in at some point. I was that close to buying one, but the bezel put me off. It was so loose. The bezel was so loose, and I thought, I feel a bezel for me. I'm talking about bezels. The Squale 1521 is sensational, but I think bezel for me, a good ratchet. I mean, I come up with the watch bezel, the bezeling federation, for God's sake. That tells you that I am into my bezels. So yes. Yeah, well, I'm not going to say whether it's an Oris or a Longines. You will soon know, don't you worry. If you're not following the Instagram, it'll probably be on there straight away. Or 96 of you, if you are not on the Facebook group at the minute, get on down there. There's a link on this show that will take you straight to the Facebook page. I think I've got 93. We've got 93 members at the minute. 93. I just need 7 more, and we've got the 100 club. And then we just talk a little bit more, talk about what the watches that we're wearing on the day. If we've got any questions to ask, I think we've got a good pool of people. I'd call those 93 the hardcore true fans, true mad watch collectors, definitely. And if you want to be in with us, there's not really any rules, just no swear words. And come on down. We'd love to have you aboard. If you haven't liked this show already, can you please click like? The blue Squale looks the watch from the Russell TJ. Yes, Peter. If you click on the link tree, the underground method, if you look at this, he's at a call center, this boy, isn't he? I hope you are well, my friend. If you go to any one of my shows, there is a link that says merch, music, whatever. Click on that, and there will be a link tree a link to the Facebook group. Get on there and I shall see you there after this show, my friend, to welcome you in. Yes. Tiote, excellent. Oh, Tiote. Oh, my friend, there's a lot of people like that, my friend. Definitely. There's a lot of people that I talk to like Tiote and their actual names are something completely different, which completely throws me off. I love this from Dave. The only watch compliment I've ever had was from my Gikota E01 Gen 2, and I think that was only because he was thinking of robbing me. He walked away when you said it wasn't Rolex, didn't you? Gikota? What the bloom? I'm going to have to Google that. Ooh. Absolutely. Yes, the link tree is on my Instagram page as well. Thank you very much, the wife. The wife is still watching. Look, Dale's here, everyone. We're just about to go, Dale, but it's a pleasure to have you aboard. I think we got up to 109 people today. That is incredible. I'm almost... I don't actually properly realize it until I come off this thing. And I say, crikey, there was a few people watching today. And I know that the time teller, he gets like 200 to 300 people watching his live streams every week, but he's got like 160,000 subscribers. So I feel like we're a closer net team, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? What is your opinion of Grand Seiko? Absolutely incredible. I've only handled one, the Skyflake Guru Ray, and I so want to experience more, and I will. I'd like to experience the Grand Seiko Diver, definitely. Sorry, Egbert, showing you the 1521. I could not recommend it enough, matey. I really couldn't. Seller's remorse. No. Yes, Heikakota is British. Well, they actually were putting out an ad saying all reviewers wanting to look, review their watches, just send an email. I sent an email, haven't heard anything back from them, my friend. So yes, good. Oh my crikey, yes, I love that picture. Thought it was going to be rude, but it's actually not. I love that profile, my friend. That's good. Cordell's just joined the Facebook group. Yes, my friend. Do you know what? I may even do some competitions that are only for that Facebook group. For all of you that are still watching, the Casio Duro competition is still open. I just hadn't had the time to read every single entry, but it will be done this week and there will be a winner, and that Casio Duro will be sent to one of you guys. If you haven't seen the show about the Casio Duro, please do so, because there is a chance to win that actual watch made famous by being on that show. So yes, just before we go, drone logs. I absolutely love them, my friend. Absolutely love them. Love them, the 556. The plainer, the better for me, though. I do like the plain ones. Just with the, I think it's the 3, 6, and 9 you get, or is it the? I think it's the 3 and the 6, but yes, the plain ones I absolutely love. Zinn's matte black dials are incredible. Terry, it's in the box. It's in the box. I haven't got it. Not this box. In the box, the other box, my digital watches box. I've got to baby that bad boy, but it will be out. I'll probably wear it at for work at some time. It's a very old watch from 1990s, and the thermometer says it's 33 degrees and when I'm outside, so that's obviously shottish. But there you go. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. I'm so humbled by the fact that you're still here, 92 of you. If you haven't liked this show already, click that blooming show. That would be excellent. Also, if you have any suggestions of watches that you would like me to review in the future, please do so on this show. Not right now on the comment section, because these gets wiped away. As soon as I click end broadcast, then do it, because I would love it, because your opinions are what matters. And sorry for always giving you so many polls. but they really help me decide what watches to choose. And I've got a Longines or a Oris coming next week. Oh, thank you very much for watching today, and I will see you now. I don't know if I'll see you next week. I don't think it's going to be a live show. There definitely will be a show though. Okay. From me, the Mad Watch Collector, I'll see you in a tick, tick, tick.